Welcome back to the UCF College Football 25 Charge on Dynasty Series, Episode 3. It's going well so far. If you haven't watched the previous 2 episodes, go back and check those out. Probably just the last one against TCU. The first one, we set up our recruiting board, played against 2 cupcakes. Last week, we beat TCU, and now one of the real tests, Colorado. Now, it is at home. I'm surprised I did as well against TCU as I did. And let's be honest, it wasn't that good on offense. I was not that good. But I'm not good on the road in this game. That's why I'm nervous to play Florida next week, but we need to take it 1 week at a time. We're taking on Colorado. I am playing on All-American, as you guys know. But before we do that, we have some updates when it comes to recruiting. I advanced the week from our bye week, and we have some updates on where some of our players are at. So let's go and check that out. All right, so as you see right here, the first update, Corn Kiki, Florida has overtaken us for the 5-star defensive tackle. We do have a visit with him scheduled for Cincinnati week. The importance of that is the Cincinnati week, as you see on the visit impacts, it's going to be a big-time game because it is a rivalry game. So if we beat Cincinnati, it can only really help us exponentially compared to some of these other games. There's also left outside linebacker Anthony Costa, who is visiting on that day as well. As you see, Miami is still in the lead for him. We have max points on him. We can't really do much, but if they can both go on a visit together, it can only really help us. So we'll see. We'll see if he kind of flips back. I did put coach's favorite. We found out his 3 motivations, so we put coach's favorite on him for the hard sell. So we'll see if that makes any difference. Tyree Farmer, we're still comfortably in the lead. So for Tyree, we will not be putting a hard sell because, again, if you look at pro potential right now, my grade is only a C. So if I hard sell him, even though playing style is an A+ and proximity home is an A-, my fear is that if I do it, it'll actually lose me points or it might hurt me. It might not. I don't know 100%, but we're going to keep setting the house on him because we are doing so well for him. As we go down, still leading for the 4-star, technically 5-star tight end. Still leading by a lot for the technically 4-star right end. Still leading for the 4-star right guard. Again, we talked about Costa. Don't know if I'm going to get him, but again, we're going to try until he commits to Miami. And then here's another big one. Tyler Toston. Again, we were leading for him for a while, but Auburn just overtook us. Now, he is coming on a visit this week against Colorado, so we have a good chance to get right back up into that number 1 spot. And again, I'm not in love with the way, when I scouted him, I'm not in love with his stats. I told you guys this. He is only 83 speed. I like guys that can really get out of the pocket. He's got really good throw power. Short accuracy is pretty good. There's no long accuracy on here, so that is a little concerning. But again, we need him at this point because if we don't get him, we're probably going to end up getting a lower overall 3-star that in real life wouldn't be bad, but the development is not going to be as strong as a 4-star in this game. Still leading for this right end, still leading for this left tackle, still leading for this athlete, 4-star athlete, still leading for this right guard. So we're really leading on most guys that we've offered. So these guys down at the bottom, I actually just added. I didn't do it on camera, but they didn't have any offers. Most of these guys have no offers, so I decided to offer them. As you see, it's not a perfect science. Like I offered Leo here, and I didn't even break into the top 8 after offering him. Whereas Cameron Frohold, I did offer him, and I did throw max points on him because I had the points, 4-star athlete, and we've moved up into the top 4. So we're the only one that has an offer for him. So I'm assuming by next week we'll probably be number 1. We're leading for this corner. We're leading for this corner. And again, we're the only one that offered him a scholarship as of right now. So as long as we probably are the only one and we have some points on him, we're probably going to do pretty well. And then again, with this right guard, I added him. Again, 3-star right guard, but offensive line in this game, just like in real life, is massively important. You want to have as many talented or depth pieces at offensive line as humanly possible. So we're going to offer a lot of offensive linemen. And then Randall here, middle linebacker. I gave him a scholarship. I added him. We need middle linebackers. At some point, we'll be able to scout him. I don't have enough points to scout, especially with where I'm at in my coaching tree. It takes about 100 points to scout some of these guys. For offense, it's a lot less, but for defense, it costs 100 hours a week to start scouting these guys. So we're going to offer them contracts. Hopefully they're not busts. And when we have enough hours, when we get more commits, we'll be able to scout them and determine if we need them on our board. But with that being said, let's go take on Colorado. And the defense gets a stop. Like I said, I'm not really going to play defense in this series. If we really need it, I will play it, but we're not going to play defense. And we're going to get started by running the ball with R.J. Harvey. And he's going to take it to the outside, and Travis Hunter comes off of the receiver and tackles him, but we still pick up 7. I don't think Colorado can stop R.J. Harvey today. We're going to try this jailbreak screen. I haven't used it too much, but I know it's been really good for in the game, so we're going to take it out, and that picks up a good 7-8 yards. I'm trying to have a better game with KJ today. I didn't play very well with him last week, so hopefully he can have a bounce-back game as we run with RJ. Didn't get the block that I needed. So they're really tightening the box right here. They've got a lot of guys just waiting. I'm going to hot route Kobe on a speed out, and hopefully I can hit him quick. And we do. First down. And we're going to try to run a good amount of RPOs. I'm going to try to X here on the RPO. And that's a good block. And we pick up a good amount there. 3rd and 4 on the next play. All right, I really feel confident with the inside zone, running R.J. Harvey to the left here. And he's not going to get it. Only gets a yard, but we're going to go for it because, like I said, that's what we do here on this series. We're going to go for it. And we're going to run it, and we're going to pick up the first down. So that was good. 4th and 1, or 4th and 3, needing a first down, and we get it. That was awesome. I'm going to try very hard. Xavier Townsend's probably not going to get the ball too much. Like, usually against any other team or corner, I would throw it there, but he's too OP in this game, so we're just going to run the football, run it up the gut, and get all the yards we need. All right, Penny Boone's in the game. Again, we're just going to pound the rock, and he picks up the first down. 4 yards to go, 1st and goal. If they can't stop it, we're just going to keep doing it. And they kind of stopped it there, only allowed a yard. Let's get KJ into the end zone here. I'm going to send the offensive line on a full slide to the right, trying to get good blocks for KJ as he runs it. Let's take it to the outside, and he is just quicker, and that is a touchdown for KJ Jefferson. The UCF Knights are up 7-0. Great play call by me, great run by KJ. And just like that, it is tied 7-all. I knew it was going to be a much tougher game than last week. We're going to have to keep scoring points. We're going to hurry it up here. I want to run a lot more hurry up of the offense. It is more realistic, and I also want to catch the defense off guard, hit Evan Morris in the flat here for a first down. Again, I'm going to run it quick. I might like Randy Pippen here. I want to stay far away from that side and doesn't even complete it. All right, we might have something here. Corners are pressing. You know what I like to do when the corners are pressing. If the corner plays good defense, I can hit Randy right here. But I kind of like Kobe over the top. And we have him. Let's see if KJ threw a good ball. He did, and Kobe is going to go to the house. 14-7 Knights read that perfectly. Again, when the corners are pressing, you don't press UCF wide receivers. I've been saying it, and we're going to continue to show it on this series that we're doing. 14-7 Knights. And the defense got us the ball back. Great job, D. We're going to get back on the own, try and score. Going to run it to the right, see if we can get some blocks. We do, and R.J. Harvey makes one move and gets to the 49-yard line with 2 minutes left. Great run by R.J. there. I don't know what they're doing. I know the safety is right there, so I'm going to send Kobe again on a just all-out streak. X is not going to get the ball a lot, but let's see if we can hit Kobe here once again. Safety moves. I'm going to send it kind of left a little bit. I think it's going to get broken up, but no, Kobe Hudson catches it again. In real life, Travis Hunter will be on Kobe Hudson. That is another touchdown for Kobe, another deep ball from KJ Jefferson to Kobe Hudson. 21-7 Knights. This is fun. Playing against the Colorado defense is fun. And we get the ball again, and it looks like there was a turnover. Let's see what happened. I had to do some digging, but it looks like UCF's defense blocked a field goal attempt by Colorado and ran it back into Colorado territory. I tried to look at Colorado to see if they turned over the ball and what happened, but this looks like what happened. So great job by the special teams and the defense to get us the ball back where we got it. All right, I'm going to try and hit RJ out here. And it's kind of got taken up, so we're going to run with KJ, and he's going to score again. This is a rout. Maybe I should have done TCU and Colorado together, because this is a bloodbath early. And Colorado went down and scored a field goal. We're going to try to answer them before the half is over. Look at them now. They're not pressing Kobe. They're not pressing Xavier, so we're going to run the football up the gut.
Give to the back.
And we're going to hurry up. We get a good 7 yards there. Let's keep running the football until they change. We do only have 44 seconds, so let's continue to pound the rock. And not good blocking there. I'm going to have to call a timeout. Not good blocking by the offensive line or the receivers. RJ picks up a couple, but we need to get the first down. All right, I think I'm going to give it to RJ here. Unless something else opens up, I think I'm going to hit RJ here. And we got it. And he's going to run, and we're going to go out of bounds. KJ, in the first half, 156 yards and 4 touchdown passes. I was disappointed in the way I played last week, and now we're liking how we play this week. Nobody's open, and KJ's going to get stuffed. That's on me. I probably should have just took the dunk down, but it's okay. Let's see if we can do anything before the half. Kind of like Kobe. I kind of like Randy. And what a pass. What a pass. Right just to the outside. And Kobe Hudson gets a foot in, and we continue moving. Only 18 seconds left, and the corners are pressing. There's a part of me that wants to see if I can take one over the top, and I'm going to try it. Let's see if I can get it, and I didn't. I tried to test him. Didn't work. It was a pretty good throw, but we're now in a second down situation. Let's see what I can do here. I don't want to really throw it to the right side, so even though I like Randy, I think they might be in his zone, so I might just try and hit RJ here, get a couple yards, get in field goal range. And I did not make a good move on that. Let's see if we're in field goal range for Colton Boomer before the half is over. 57-yard field goal. This might be the first time you guys will see me do a field goal, and the thing is moving so fast. And I held it too long and shanked that thing to the left. But it looks like something happened. Illegal block in the back on us. On Ja'Cory Brown. That's interesting. Is he not holding the ball? That's interesting. Okay, we'll take it. 28-10 at the half. Let's go to the third quarter. Now, I will say, I'm going to check it, or I'm going to just show this in real time, because, again, I know how people are. I know that you want to be able to see that somebody's playing on what they're saying they're playing on. So I am playing on All-American. I just want to show that, and the score is the same, because, yeah, this is easier than I even thought. But I have been practicing. I said that in the TCU game, but I was expecting more of an offensive fight, for sure. I have to be careful, though, because the moment I said that in the TCU game, I said their defense was lacking, and then I was not scoring basically at all. So we need to lock up. I'm going to throw it to Randy here on the right, and we get the first down. I know I might not play the most. Oh, what are they doing? I'm going to send Kobe here. Let's try to get him a third touchdown. This corner cannot play on Kobe. Oh, and he actually played really well. But I went over the top. Kobe went over the top and said, "Give me that." That was great play by Kobe. KJ was about to get smacked too. That was a perfect throw and perfect catch. See, KJ was just about to get hit. Great play. See, I was just about to say, my offensive play style in this game might not be as exciting for people, but it gets the job done and it's working, so we're going to keep doing it. But we'll run it with Penny Boone, see if we can pick up a first. And we do, and just a little bit more. All right, second and goal. Should we try to get... again, I kind of like Kobe on the slant here. Let's see if we can hit him on the slant. All right, and that is another touchdown. Kobe Hudson, quick slant. hit him in stride. I think that's how many. I mean, I can't remember if that's 4 or 5 touchdowns on the game. We'll have to check after, but Kobe Hudson, another touchdown. That number 8, I don't know who number 8 is, but he's not very good at covering Kobe Hudson in this game. The UCF defense, I don't know what's going on, but this UCF defense is elite. We are on our own 1, so they must have stopped them, and we're going to try to get a little wiggle room out of here. All right, let's see what I can do. I might hit Johnny out here, try and speed it, and that just did not work. We get to the 3, and 3rd down and 9. So if you see here, the corner's kind of playing pretty far back against Kobe. I'm staying away from the right side. I just want to go to the left. That's probably why Kobe's having such a good day. So I might try to hit him, or I might try to hit Evan Morris. Let's see how the corner does. And I'm going to hit Kobe, and that's going to be a 1st down. Can't play off. 8 catches for 194 yards for Kobe today. We haven't had to, we've had to run the ball, but we're being able to throw because, to be honest, the corner playing on Kobe is just really bad. And RJ gets to about the 48-yard line. 2nd and 6. All right, I'm going to be a little risky here. I can go Kobe again, or I can try Xavier. Do we want to go on? Oh, he beat him. He beat him. He beat Travis Hunter. Go X. Go X. Go X. We're going to watch that play. Literally, first step, Xavier puts his move on him and just beats him. See, that's why I was looking. I'm like, I don't want to just throw it to Kobe. I feel bad. I don't give X the ball this game. Made a move on Travis Hunter and just took it to the house. Great throw by KJ. And if that would happen in the bounce house in real life, I could just imagine how much that place would be rocking. 42-10. I think this will probably be the last drive I show. We're going to throw it to Evan Morris here. UCF has just outclassed Colorado this entire game, giving vibes of Oklahoma State from last year. Jailbreak screen, let's see. Nothing happened, but what a game by the Knights this game. This is a get-right game. I had too bad of a performance against TCU. This was definitely a much better performance on all facets of the football. All right, I made it to 4th and inches. We're just going to pick it up with RJ here, and let's get a touchdown for him. Easy, trucked a guy, got into the end zone, 49-10 Knights. All right, Colorado scored. I'm in a 3rd and inches, but to be honest, I'm just going to play out the rest of this game. So let's go and head on over to look at some stats from the game. And that's going to do it. 49-17. The UCF Knights win. Again, the 2nd quarter and 3rd quarter were clearly my quarters. KJ Jefferson, 364 passing yards, 6 touchdowns. We didn't really have to run with them because, again, Kobe Hudson was just beating number 8. We're going to find out who number 8 is. But he was just beating that left side corner. And, hey, look, Xavier Townsend got in on the action, too, by beating Travis Hunter over the top. What a game. The Knights win, and we start the season 4-0. Let's look at some stats. Obviously, KJ Jefferson, I mean, probably the best game that I could play in this game at quarterback. 22 for 25, 364 yards, 4 touchdowns through the air, 263 quarterback rating. I mean, great game from him. On the ground, RJ Harvey. Again, 23 attempts, 101 yards, broke the 100-yard mark, had a touchdown. And then KJ Jefferson, really, 3 attempts, 10 yards, nothing crazy, but when we got in the red zone, he was able to run it in. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground. And then we talk about receiving. Kobe Hudson, I was a little off. I said 4 or 5 touchdowns. No, he had 3, 8 receptions, 194 yards, and 3 touchdowns. All right, let's go back, advance the week, and see what we've got. And we got a commitment. I was advancing the week. We got that 4-star, technically 5-star tight end in Levy Khaled. That's a big get. We got another commitment in Taylor Granger, that 3-star right end that's technically a 4-star. So at least we got 2 commitments. Now we are on the screen where it's showing us our commitments and where we are at for some of the players. Obviously, we're still 2nd for Corin Key. He will show you that in a second. And it looks like Florida has just completely overtaken him. But we'll talk about it. As we go down, Costa has committed to Miami. So like I said, it was looking more and more like we were going to lose Costa. He's committed to Miami. But before we close out this episode, let's go back and look at some of those guys. And would you look at that? The Knights, after 4 weeks, are officially ranked. They are ranked number 23 in the country. And now the big test is here. We're taking on Florida. Now, before we close out this episode, let's really quickly go back and look at some of the recruiting, who committed. Obviously, we saw some of the commitments, but let's take some guys off our board and see if we can recruit a couple more. So like I said, Levy Khaled and Taylor Granger both committed. 5-star tight end, 4-star right end. We're going to move them down to the bottom of our board. We already know they committed, so we're going to focus on the guys at the top of the board. And as you see here, we already talked about it. Anthony Costa committed to Miami. Stinks. He was a gem. It was a 4-star left outside linebacker, but he is a JUCO guy, so he's already 2 years into the college career. It's not as big of a negative as it would have been if he was a freshman, but we're going to take him off the board. Probably the worst thing to happen to us is Corn Kiki. He's probably going to commit next week to Florida. There's nothing I can do about it. He's not on a visit with Florida next week when we play them. But at this point, there's nothing I can do. The only way that we'd be able to possibly get him is if he'd make it to the Cincinnati game. But it just looks like, if you see the Florida bar, it looks like he's going to commit by next week. So we might be losing out on the 5-star defensive tackle. As we go down, though, obviously still in line for the 5-star halfback, still in line for this right guard. We overtook Auburn. Like I said, after that visit, it looks like we could probably take it, and we did. So we're leading Auburn for him, but we are still neck and neck, so we have to continuously put some points on him to make sure that we will get him. Again, I'm not going to put the hard sell on him because I am nervous about the pro potential being a C. So hopefully with just sending the house, we'll still be able to overtake him. And then as we go down, we're still leading on all these guys. I'm going to be able to recruit some more. At the start of next episode, for the Florida episode, we'll recruit and see if we can find anybody. This corner, I think if we put more points on him, we can get him, so we'll add some points. But overall, recruiting is looking pretty solid. All right, guys, the next video, UCF versus Florida. That's going to be next Monday. Next Monday will be the next episode. Obviously, tune in on Friday because that's going to be the next episode of Charge On, the reason this channel exists. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that you do. And again, let me know if you're liking the series. I'm only doing it for you guys. I've been playing a lot of it recently, so let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And if you want me to continue this series, even after this one season that we're playing, let me know. I really like doing it. All right, everybody, we will see you next time.